you know me. Coming in first like I'm royalty. Holding my trophy of victory. Ain't nobody do it quite like me. All of my wins take it seriously. I'm a champion. I just wanna get and focus and locked in. Full adrenaline. I'm a discipline. I just wanna get another round. I know it's for the win.
For life. Yeah, I might be the best that did it, or at least got away with it. I don't
Play my game. My strategy was just defense. Don't let the opponent score. I'm a real gritty player. I like to reach a lot, foul, do whatever to make you feel me on the sticks. I'm doing it. I just like playing defense. I do not want my opponent to score. I score off my defense. My MVP card was Kobe Bryant. Every time I needed a bucket from Kobe, he gave it to me. He scored about 30 a game. It was just no one stopping Kobe Bryant on game day. I wasn't really surprised.
I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up, all the way up.
The view high above our broadcast location tonight, the Staples Center in Los Angeles. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Russell.
David, you are too nice. Thank you so much. And Westbrook, he is incredible. Thank you, David. And the Houston Rockets starting five. The backcourt made up of Wall and Green. Matthews out there with Jayshawn Tate. And it's Wood in at the center position. And for the Lakers, we've got Russell Westbrook. LeBron James is out there with Trevor Ariza. Then there's Avery Bradley. And it's Jordan in at the five, roaming the paint. You know, Steve, you look around the league, a couple teams already suffering injuries, testing that depth early on.
And Kevin, because they came into the season with high hopes, it's really a test of their mental resolve as well.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game. And so here is Houston. Wood finds Matthews. Outside, Wall. 6 to shoot. Here's Wood. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
Floats it up for James. Lakers passing it around. And there's Ariza. That's good on the assist from Westbrook.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
When he's feeling good, he can help you stretch the defense a lot.
Now here's Wall. We saw him with 10 points last game. And here comes Ariza, late in the fast break. Bounce pass from Westbrook. The three from Bradley. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with this.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double-checking, and the game continues on. And great to see Wall due to a couple of major injuries. Had to attack rehab twice. Doesn't always get enough credit for his dedication to the game.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And finished off by Wood.
And let the big man eat. Throw it up to Wood, and he'll complete that.
Here's Bradley. Stolen away. Green left side. Ariza with the rebound. And for Wall, Greg, has his game changed at all now that he's into his 30s?
And he's so much stronger now. Just as liable to go through you, send around you. Better at varying the tempo and controlling the pace of the game.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Wall, no luck.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Back to Wall. Right at the free throw line. No good that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, it seemed like they got every shot they wanted. I'm sure they wish every game could be that way.
Here's Wall, and Wall slams it home.
And you can tell he put a lot of practice into that one. Wall's always ready to break out something slick if he's got the time and space.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. All with it, he's picked up by Jordan. Yep, it counts. Wall's got 5 now.
And I just love the way Wall kind of knifes through that defense. He is masterful at slashing to the rim.
A 3 from Bradley. It's hauled in by Wood. Rockets trail by 8. Matthews passes to Wall. Over Westbrook. Wall, no luck.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with this offense.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
He's been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
James outside. They get it again. Kicks it out to Ariza. Jordan dishes to LeBron. A 3 from Bradley. Jordan the pass to LeBron. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game. Outside, Green. And here's Matthews, the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Jordan's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Matthews with the steal. 1:11 left in the first quarter. Tips it up, and it's Bradley with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 13. Lakers working the ball around now. Ariza passes to Jordan. Bradley up top. Wall against Westbrook. Kicks it out to Bradley. 5 to shoot. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Tate kept alive by Houston, and he gets the bucket. Wall's got 7.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Pass to Bradley for the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Westbrook with the block. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile one block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
"19 seconds left here in the first quarter. The kick out to Matthews. Misses the layup.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We come back right after this. And but LeBron James expressed confidence in his team's performance.
So, we had some, just early.
Greg, we know getting off to a strong start is important when it comes to seeding.
Yeah, I mean, the regular season is a marathon, but still, getting out of the gates well can make a difference.
Kevin Porter Jr.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, you have to love what they've done offensively after that first period.
Crushing it, absolutely crushing it. Shooting lights out, building a big lead here early on.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at Los Angeles. DeAndre Jordan is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Monk. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Ariza in at the 3.
More of a score-first point guard, but Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And this is year one of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
Floats one up, and Jordan sends it back. Martin wide open, he fires, and another 3 for Houston.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Passes it to Monk. Back to James. Over Martin. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Monk. LeBron's got 4 points in the quarter.
Assertive play from LeBron in the paint, winning himself a high percentage look.
With the teardrop, it's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Houston Rockets are rebuilding. That's a hard pivot for a team that, until last season, was pursuing titles. The new front office has been candid. It's presented challenges as they look to go young and stack up draft picks. They plan to make constant bets on unproven talent as they build for the future. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you.
What a sudden drive by LeBron. The defense doesn't get any chance to react.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Ariza outside. Westbrook gets to Ariza. Back to Westbrook. Fires it up. Gordon with the defensive effort.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
And that one's good by Porter.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They came away with the victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
That was the key message going in. Be efficient. Everyone was on the same page, and you got a chance to see the results.
Horton Tucker's checked in for Los Angeles. Kendrick Nunn comes in for Monk. And Smitty, I'm going to ask you to put your GM hat on here for a second. When you think of undervalued player types, what comes to mind?
For me, Kevin, defenders who are also great decision makers offensively. Everyone knows you need shooting, but you add in a player that can defend and pass, that's how you build an elite team.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
The Rockets making a switch here. Woods checked in. Houston making a switch here. Green's checked in. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
For three, Westbrook. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got his fourth rebound in this one.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter. Hasn't made one since.
And the evolution of Wood continues to impress, accepting a bigger role in this offense.
Put it up anywhere. DeAndre Jordan can go get it.
Rockets trail by 9. Now Schroeder. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive. Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 5 rebounds tonight. 1:09 left in the second quarter. That's tipped. It's stolen by Ariza. Pass to Horton Tucker. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Nunn against Gordon. Outside Westbrook. From past the arc. And they get it back. Nunn passes to Westbrook. And here's Ariza. His 3-pointers off the mark. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Here's Schroeder. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
Nice recognition by Schroeder. Loving the mid-range. Just taking what the defense allows.
Ariza outside. The pass to Nunn. Sinks the triple. And the Lakers lead by 8.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Schroeder with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. It's Schroeder with the drive. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots off to a good start. Lakers leading by 6. Ariza passes to Horton Tucker. Back to Ariza. Again, the Lakers.
Such an accurate shooter off the pass. Ariza, a quick thinker who knows he can score in those situations.
A foul called on Russell Westbrook. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Rockets substitution.
Green passes to Gordon. From downtown, they get it back. Here's Tate. And he hits the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the...
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was all about the Lakers as the game got going. They put together one great play after it.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Yeah, in the first half, he took on the role of playmaker. I think it surprised the defense a little bit. Gave this offense a different dimension.
And so in the game for the Rockets, the backcourt made up of Wall and Green. Christian Wood is out there with Jayshawn Tate. And it's Matthews in at the small forward.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
It's Jones on the wing. Back to Westbrook. Jones looking for an opening. Here's the three. It's rebounded by John Wall. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Rockets. Trailing by 4. Puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Matthews, no one around him. Good, and it's Creed picking up the assist. Matthews has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Timeout called the Lakers.
All right, look who's coming under the court. Get loud.
LeBron's checked in for Jones.
Laker girls. Let's give them a big round of applause.
Los Angeles has gone 1 or 2 from beyond the arc since coming out the break.
And the first thing you notice about Green, the next level athleticism, incredible burst off the dribble, and makes smooth adjustments midair.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, he's a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter. And continue to protect the paint. It's hard to score on him. Guys?
PA, he is a lead in every way. As are you. Thank you. To the middle. A second chance effort. A rebound by the Lakers. 17 points was their biggest margin. Driving inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
It's simple. If you get open, LeBron will find you. The king is an incredible passer.
And one can only imagine what Green will be like, great with a little time.
Still refining his shot release, still working on getting others involved. But we haven't seen a two-guard into the league with this much potential in quite some time. Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Lakers have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And a switch here also for Houston. Porter's checked in. Rockets trail by 6. To the paint. Here's Tate. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And time again, Wall puts himself in a position to attack. Just a great job of creating offense for himself or his teammates.
Rockets have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Here's Matthews.
Los Angeles.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Free throw shooting, not an area he has worried about at all. How about last year, 88% from the line.
And he's good on the second. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. On the wing, James. Los Angeles with another miss.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy misser too.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
LeBron passes to Nunn. Over quarter. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Without question, Trevor Ariza displaying his skills today.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Wood kicks to Matthews. For the tie, Nunn grabs the board. Lakers leading by 3. The kick out to Westbrook. Shoots over Matthews. Here's Reeves. Good on the three-point shot. Reeves has got 8 points.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
To the inside. Up again.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Los Angeles has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. LeBron passes to Westbrook. Lets the 3 fly. And another 3 for the Lakers.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Westbrook against Wall. The wide open look here for Wood. Tate kicks to Wall. Down low. And finished off by Wood.
And it looks like we got a man in the zone tonight. Once Wood gets into a rhythm like this, he tends to stay in it.
Nunn. Offline with his 3.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Los Angeles foul. Substitution for the Rockets.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
.105 left in the third quarter of the game. Inside. Şengün with the bucket. Now just a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind it out game.
Westbrook passes to LeBron. Here's Nunn. Drains the three-pointer. Nunn's got 6.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Porter. Back to Schroeder. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Şengün. And that one is hammered home.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged. And everything has to be earned.
Martin's checked in for Houston. Here's Şengün. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
The defense has no answer for LeBron, allowing him to really run things on offense.
Rockets trail by 4. Outside, Martin. From outside the arc, they grab their own miss. Schroeder. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
LeBron outside. Fires the 3. Eric Gordon grabs the board. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Lakers on top. They lead by a bucket. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Here's Westbrook. Russell Westbrook out there with Kendrick Nunn. And it's LeBron James. And it's Trevor Ariza. And it's Reeves in at the 3 slot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Gordon against James. Gordon, the pass to Martin. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. Schroeder outside. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And gliding to the rim there. Ariza looking graceful on that move.
Here's Green. He's off on that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin. It's stolen by Schroeder. Gordon against Westbrook. The drive by Gordon. And he banks in the layup.
Man, that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
On the wing, Green to tie it up. And the layup is good. Green's got it all tied up now for the Rockets.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Nunn finds James. And that one drops.
The raw power of James excels at taking on physical defense and finishing.
Right side, Green to take the lead. Knocks down the 3-ball. Green's got the lead up to 1 now for Houston.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Tremendous composure on display. When they were down big, they did not panic. They just stuck with the game plan.
To the middle. Here's Şengün. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Rockets lead by 1.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Nunn. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. He's got 5 points now this quarter.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Timeout called the Rockets.
One of the big surprises with the NBA draft, the trade of Russell Westbrook. Westbrook let it be known he was open to another move. And it'll be interesting to see how he fits next to LeBron and AD this season.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Stephen Silas talking to his team during the break. He told them, hey, guys, this is a close game, but if we execute right here, I like our chances. There's no need for hero ball. Trust one another. Make the simple play. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And finished off by Westbrook.
An explosive at the 1. Westbrook plays with tremendous force, rocking the rim there.
Outside Matthews. And again, it's the Rockets from deep. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about. And these two teams are really equal. And we've seen this before, folks. Big possession, Westbrook rising to the occasion. How about that competitiveness?
Pass to Tate. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. 13 feet away. Offensive rebound. And it's Green missing. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Lakers. A two-point.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Without question, Trevor Ariza displaying his skills today.
He just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Dennis Schroeder.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made every... He must have thought he was a jungle gym the way he was climbing all over his back. Easy call.
This is why we talk about carving out position rather than trying to sneak in. You've got to be willing to put in the work.
And the three off target. There's 1:26 left in the fourth.
And that's one way to end up in the
You know, we call this play a dumb play all the way around, especially at this particular time.
Here's Wall. Great D that time from Westbrook. This possession gives them a chance to take the lead.
Yeah, they don't want to let this one slip away.
And it's LeBron missing. Houston's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Tate the pass to Wall. That one, no good. So the Lakers will take it the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin. Lakers passing it around. Ariza outside. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Bobbed up there for Green and out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Oh, my goodness, he's kicking himself. You know, that's a critical time to commit a turnover. No telling how that error will ultimately play out.
And here is Los Angeles now. It's LeBron with the drive. Money.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
LeBron James.
It's the first that narrows the gap to 1.
And there's a lot of nuance to Wall's game. People talk about his speed and things like that, but his instinct and skill are equally as important, if not more so.
The game has come down to this.
Huge possession.
6-second difference between shot and game.
Your go-to guy in these situations, LeBron has been here before plenty of times.
Timeout called, the Rockets. They're behind by 2. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
I'm curious to see, will they go for a 2 to tie or a 3 to win it all?
The kick out to Wall. Oh, no good. James, the pass to Reeves. To the right side. Ariza has the open look. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, LeBron. Tough win. What was the focus offensively?
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
And that's a brother to a sender. Gotta get the party kicking, plus a little smelted like chicken. As the dollar continues to lose momentum, you need land from to represent them. Gold is up, urging all trading y'all change for cash and splurging on a more secure investment. Food and water, a couple of gallons for your cutest daughter. And thank him as a Yankee fellow Southerner. Don't forget the general rank. Hello, Governor.
Hello, Governor.
Hello, Governor. Vocals spill over like the rolling hills of Dover or the Gulf Oil disaster for Virgin after. Depends on your status or your stature, whether you benefit from the prior or the latter. Get the fatter check split. And how much for 100,000 tons of correct shit? Sell it half price seafood, prices like a real nice. Who can knock the most birds out the sky and then spread a lie and say you know why? Bet. Get the machine, blame it on the fireworks, clean up. Y'all know where to send the wire jerks. Black teeth still snack on sweets and get stacks with the quick long quick. They used to sell CDs, now they got fake. Buyer beware, had to tell us one liar, sire be fair. At least untie her hair from the chair while I'm here. I hate play loving her, JJ for governor.
Feeling like trying on your dad punks. Feel hurt when the plaques come. Get with a verse when I rap bun. Put you on a shirt up in pack, son. Never did it for the money, only passion. Laughed at my fashion. Been an innovator, so I passed them. All the people haters and they passed them. Stars wall when you're George Lucas. Laser beam when I stormtroopers. People fear what they don't understand, but then they get mad because they don't dare to do it. Everybody a shining star, they ain't get far, so they can't prove it. Most stars, foolish. Full of gas, useless. Pushing bad influence. Wonder what happened to them. They say hurt people, hurt people. Guess that is proven. They put on a mask to mask feelings. Fill a universe with mass ceilings. Most people not even tapping in. All stars just gotta grab it within. That's what's happening. God bless you like a napkin. A vessel just wrapped to him. It'll get you massive wins. Only thing ever different between me and you. I dream, imagine them. Manifestation, not magic, it's a patient when you work and add the wins.
I'm fine, feeling blue, nothing new, all is dark, but I still shine. My mind's in a mood 'cause the moon calls me out in the nighttime. Still shine. Hold me, wait.
Yes, Naya. Cool na aya. Who am I? It's just the girl, them sugar. Alright. Here I know. Whoa, na 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 na. Oh, na 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 na. Sim Simma, who got the keys to my bimmer? Who am I? The girls, them sugar. How can I? In a rush, pass me the keys to my trucks. Who am I? The girls, them lock. And I, we the precious, but you whip up. Drop your niggle like your niggle can't stitch it. Drop your oxen like a cow, you wanna chop it. Drop your pickaxe like a gun, you wanna dig it. It's like a riverside up on the bank and you take it. It's like a bicycle, so you hold it and dash it. So you watch it, so you crash it. She a tell you, say you grab it. Girl, she a beg you wanna ball, take it, stop it. Batman plug in and me a move like a electric. It's like a basketball, she take time out. Listen to me silent, listen to me lyrics. I be the man there and me a drop it. I said, Sim Simma, who got the keys to my bimmer? Who am I? The girls, them sugar. How can I? In a rush, pass me the keys to my trucks. Who am I? The girls, them lock. And I with the pressure. Anything she wants, I will give it unto she. I can't believe today my friend them tell me that she flee. I don't believe he's angry and I don't believe he's grief. I don't believe it's Susan or the other girl. The love for me she have, that is the only thing I need. I don't intend right now just to lose my main squeeze. Oh, Guantanamela, you are girl, you watch you on me body under pressure. Man, see your body all like mosquito. When your body right, just to know you got the power. But Sim Simma, who got the keys to my bimmer? Who am I? The girls, them sugar. How can I? In a rush, pass me the keys to my trucks. Who am I? The girls, them lock. And I the precious stuff. I tell myself I don't want nobody else to ever love me. You are my guiding star, my shining light. I love you, baby. But that day you leave and you're gone, I know that girls, they're going crazy. I know the girls love some, all of them are on come, cause the one of them want this, baby. I told you once and I told you twice that I am the girls, them sugar. Now the girls them attack me and the girls them rush me because them are driving the beamer. And the girls them flavor, I'm not. I am the helper, no helper. And a girl just watch her, I want to hear her. And listen when the DJ say, Sim Simma, pass me the keys to my bimmer. Who am I? The girls them sugar, how can I? In a rush, pass me the keys to my trucks. Who am I? The girls them lock, and I the precious Sim Simma. Who got the keys to my bimmer? Who am I? The girls them sugar.
I do the same thing I told you that I never would. I told you I changed, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, need you to stay. I get, wake up, I'm still. I realize the time that I wasted here. I feel like you can't feel the way I feel. I'll be if you can't be right here. If you can't be right, yeah. I do the same thing I told you that I never would. I told you I changed, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, need you to stay. I do the same thing I told you that I never would. I told you I changed, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, need you to stay. When I'm away from you, I miss your touch. You're the reason I believe in love. For me to trust, and I'm afraid that I'ma it up. Ain't no way that I can leave you stranded, cause you ain't never left me empty-handed. And you know that I can't live without you. So baby, stay. I'll be if you can't be right here. I do the same thing I told you that I never would. told you I changed, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, need you to stay, yeah. I do the same thing I told you that I never would. I told you I changed, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, need you to stay, yeah. I need you to stay, need you to stay, yeah.
And as far as the money, $250K is a lot of money, so I would like to invest that into real estate because that's what I go to college for. I would like to rematch Jomar. Last year I was up 13 in the third quarter. He came back and won. He has that dog mentality in him as well. So I definitely want my rematch against him. I feel like it'll go different this time. This year I plan on taking it all. I don't feel like nothing can stop me. There's tough players out there that's on my level, but I'm confident in myself. I'm not scared or worried about anybody else.
We're the land of the free and the home of the brave.
A spirited rendition of the Star-Spangled Banner. The fans getting into it. You can feel the anticipation building. We'll be right back. Hello, and here we go. It's Thursday night in the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here with you. Our analysts tonight, Chris Webber and Grant Hill. Also, Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Brian.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Makes a good point. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at Los Angeles, they've started strong this year, holding the second-place spot. And, of course, the Thunder behind 4.5 games.
I think for Los Angeles, they've been a real Cinderella story for sure. It's clear they believe in themselves. That kind of camaraderie is so valuable to a team's success.
They had a plan coming into the year. I mean, they stuck to it, and it's worked to perfection.
A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've got Derek Favors, Luguentz Dort out there with Alexei Pokashevsky. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Giddey in at the 2. And for the Lakers, Russell Westbrook out there with Avery Bradley. Then it's Trevor Ariza. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Jordan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
You really get it all with Russell Westbrook. His versatility as a player is truly exceptional. That's what allows him to crank out triple-doubles one after another.
Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
Oh, nice look by Bradley, moving into the open man.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Here's Dort. And it's Jordan with the rebound. And while Westbrook has led the league in triple-doubles many seasons, I think that stat is also a testament to his hustle.
Yeah, when it comes to pure energy, Westbrook is maybe unmatched. He's the ultimate hard worker. Every minute he's on the floor, he's doing his best to make an impact on the game. Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
That free throw, good from James.
At the line for Los Angeles,
living legend. LeBron James with more all-NBA selections than any player in history, and he's still going strong.
Now here's Dort. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Favors. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. The shot by Dort, no good.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
He throws it down with two hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher. And LeBron in his mid-30s. He's not slowing down. Chris, it seems like he's getting better.
Just think about it. Scoring, rebounding, and assisting at career-high rates. I mean, we know Father Time is undefeated, but LeBron's probably going with Father Time the longest round.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Westbrook against Gilgeous-Alexander. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
You look at Gilgeous-Alexander and the way he plays, he has kind of that old man style to him. A lot of crafty moves and fakes in his book.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And talking about Gilgeous-Alexander, this guy plays like a 10-year vet.
I mean, he has great footwork to get to the paint. He uses those Euro steps and hesitations so well. I mean, he reminds me in some ways of a young model.
Now here's Jordan. Bradley, that's good.
The shot Bradley has practiced time and time again. Now, a legitimate threat to hit off the catch.
Here's Giddey. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Jordan. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Here's Giddey. Check by James. Dort's shot is good. Dort's got his second basket of the game.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
James passes to Jordan. To the inside. Here's Bradley. Three-pointer, no good. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. With the 10-footer. And that one's good. Giddey. The Lakers trail. Back to James. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And the longevity of LeBron's greatness is unprecedented. The oldest starter in the league last season and still producing at an MVP level.
And what's incredible for LeBron is not just how good he is at his age, but the mileage on his body grab.
So true, B.A. I mean, just 3 players in NBA history have exceeded 60,000 minutes played, including the playoffs. That's Kareem, Karl Malone, and the one and only LeBron James.
Now here's Jordan. Westbrook finds James. Shoots from the right block. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. James has got 8.
Way to showcase the court vision. Westbrook, I mean, he gets his teammates right on the look.
And the Thunder call time here. Last time they met was in Oklahoma City.
Big loss in their last meeting with this team. Couldn't get anything to fall in that one.
And the Thunder making a change here. Williams is checked in. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. They have to be frustrated right now, falling down into the bottom of the rankings.
You know, for the Lakers, they're off to a really solid start, pushing aside those that doubted them in the preseason and proving they're capable of more.
1:44 left in the first quarter of the game. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Controls the rebound and the putback.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Oklahoma City trailing. Here's Pokusevski. He had 9 points in his last time out. Gilgeous-Alexander against Westbrook. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 5 from deep in this first, struggling from that area. And slam dunk by James.
Defensively, I know we say it every game. You have to try to make someone other than LeBron beat you. Easier said than done.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 35 points his last game. Here's Westbrook. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Mike Muscala.
That's on Mike Muscala.
And you want tenacity, let him go further. Fights for every shot he gets. He doesn't let anyone on the other team get in his way.
And he's good on the second.
And every team would love to have a player like Westbrook because he plays his heart out every night.
Pass to Giddey. Westbrook against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Pokusevski. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. And another shot. The basket drops. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Bradley, that's good.
Oh, he's got it rolling this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
And for Oklahoma City, they're shooting around 44% in this opening quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
James attacking. Hey, it's James slamming it down.
Come on, Hall of Fame athleticism and ability. James has no problem throwing it down in style.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Lakers ahead. They lead by 6. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And the great LeBron James says he's not focused on numbers. It's all about getting that W.
There's no pressure for none of us to score. There's no pressure for any of us to do more than you have to. You know, for me, I'm whatever. I'm all about winning.
And it's all about playing the right way, isn't it?
It really is, B.A. And when you're playing team basketball, that removes some of the pressure. When it comes down to it, hero ball often falls short.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half of this one. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, governing the split-second chance opportunities. I mean, that's what has them in the lead right now.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. Darius Baisley is out there with Mike Muscala. Then it's Ty Jerome. Then it's Kenrich Williams. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point.
Come on, you can't allow him to get position down low. Once he does, he's looking to dunk it.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points in the game. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing. And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Westbrook. James with the block.
You got to be cautious around James. He's always on the hunt to swat away shots. Defense in your rear view may be closer than they appear.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good. 14 points for him.
This is a fellow who can fill it up. When Gilgeous-Alexander gets rolling, it throws the opponent's defensive plan into disarray.
Here's Ariza in the game against Houston. Very impressive.
And Darius Baisley with an interesting path to the NBA. He skipped college in 2019, did his own private workouts to prepare for the league.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
All right, BA, Russell Westbrook last season said titles won't define him. He said, quote, I grew up in the streets. I'm a champion. I don't have to be an NBA champion. My legacy isn't based on what I do on this court. It's what I do off the floor. How many people I'm able to impact and inspire.
Different perspective, Allie. It's tough. And you know, Graham, with Baisley's path to the league, initially wanted to go to the G League, but backed out of that.
Yeah, a lot of twists and turns on his journey. More and more players now bypass college. Baisley took a risk, and it seems to have paid off for him.
Such a wide-open look.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from the three-point line in the second. Here's James. Out left to the wing. Pass to Ariza. And here's Westbrook from the arc. The offensive rebound. Here's Bradley. James passes to Jordan. Here's Ariza. Here's Westbrook. And then Westbrook slams it in.
He uses his finesse to get flashy. I mean, Westbrook is an elite above-the-rim finisher.
Over to the wing. Here's Jerome. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists now tonight. On the wing, Bradley pulls it from 20. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. A different look for Oklahoma City. Favors checked in for Baisley. And it's Dort in for Jerome. The Thunder have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Muscala. From the arc. No luck on that one.
They get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving.
Kept alive. Pass to Ariza. And here's Jordan. Westbrook outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bradley. Misses the 3.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Here's Favors. Ooh, rejected by Jordan. The Lakers in the lead. Pass to Bradley. Back to Ariza. Jordan with it. Favors covering. Here's Bradley. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Bradley's got 9 points. Uh-oh, now it looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
Oh, man, that's tough. You just never like to see this in sports.
Come on. Injuries like this can change the course of a game, even the whole season. Our thoughts and prayers are with him.
Monk, he's checked in for Bradley. Rejected by James. 1:25 left to play in the first half. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. Jordan up top. Monk passes to James. And slam dunk by James.
We all know Monk likes to shoot, but their great decision getting it to the open teammate.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. And here's Muscala for 3. Not going to go that time. And Los Angeles the other way now.
He's gone off the rails this quarter. And it's a bad time to do it. When they're needing to fight from behind.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Now here's Dort. Ooh, poked away. Ooh, rejected by Jordan. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan.
Now the lineup for the Thunder, Alexei Pokusevski.
Here's Giddey, pounded by Westbrook. And that one's good. Giddey, 6 points for him.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
For 3, Westbrook. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
Monk with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Pass to Ariza. Back to Monk. James goes in and slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. Lou Dort picks one up.
At the line for Los Angeles, LeBron James.
Oh, you love how effortless James makes this game look. Everything comes easy to him.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Pokusevski. Offensive rebound. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Lakers on top, up by 16. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime. To begin the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 28 points, 3 block shots, and 8 rebounds. What'd you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers?
Well, if you're wondering why this game is a blowout, let me tell you what. They cashed in on second chance opportunities. They followed their shots and kept after them. They were unwilling to let possessions die.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Thunder.
Well, they're not finding good shots, and that starts with their ball movement. Too much hero basketball. They need to sharpen up the attack. More motion, quick cuts, get the ball inside. There's no way they're coming back with that type of play.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. about to get underway.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Bringing
And the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
We've got LeBron James. Malik Monk is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's DeAndre Jordan, and it's Ariza in at the 3. That's the Laker 5.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And DeAndre Jordan gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Dort. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Here's Monk. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, I like it when Westbrook takes chances on defense. This is how he comes away with steals.
And the Thunder shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Westbrook against Dort. And a nice finish on the layup. So Dort's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Jordan finds Monk. No good on the triple. Dort outside. Takes a 13-footer. Second chance shot. And Pokusevski gets it to go.
No basket feels better than a putback. Love getting rewarded for grinding it out on the glass.
Pass to Ariza. And here's Westbrook from the arc. It's hauled in by Pokusevski. Pokusevski's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Dort. And the layup is good off the glass. So Dort's got 8.
Nice and steady so far in the second half. They're 3 for 4.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. James goes in, and it's good. 2 points. James has got 30 points.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the double.
The shot by Dort, no good. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this 3rd quarter. Well, if you're a fan of this team, you have to be happy with the way Dort's game is thrown.
You can count on Dort to continue to improve. I mean, he's made huge strides after his rookie year. He has a great trajectory for his career.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Well, the players on 2-way contracts getting expanded opportunities last season after the league eliminated the 50-game cap and permitted them to take part in the playoffs. The pandemic played a role, but, guys, teams are continuing to find contributors among these scrappy young players.
Well, it's all about opportunity, Allie. Thanks. Ariza can't get it to go. The Thunder have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this 3rd quarter. To the paint. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. They'll pin that one on DeAndre Jordan. A different look for Oklahoma City. Muscala, he's checked in for Favors. Williams comes in for Dort. And Jerome subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Westbrook can't hit.
His 3-point game hasn't been there for him today, but don't sleep on him. At any moment, he could get his touch back.
And he gets that one. And we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
And by the look of it, guys, this could be serious.
Oh, that's a tough blow for him. Really the whole team, though. I mean, puts a lot of pressure on the next man up.
Nuns checked in for Westbrook. Pass to Ariza. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
They've got this lead because he's at the top of his game. He has been the story tonight.
To the middle. Here's Baisley. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Oh, they pick off the pass. Williams passes to Muscala. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the 3rd quarter. James.
Oh, wow. Oh, incredible.
That's how LeBron likes to attack. So effective in scoring.
Timeout called. The Thunder. Well, Grant, it seems like more and more game time is spent with officials huddled around a monitor. You think instant replay has been a positive thing for the league?
Well, for the most part, I think it has been a positive thing. I enjoy it. I think it brings a level of transparency, and also it's important to get the call right. But at times, it does disrupt the flow of a game, and players can't be consumed about winning every call all the time.
Outside Monk, pass to Anthony. Offensive rebound. James, right side. Deflected! All right, time for an injury report.
Hey guys, the Lakers head athletic trainer gave me an update. As of right now, he's calling it a severely sprained ankle, which I'm sure isn't what Coach wanted to hear. Obviously, this isn't at all how they pictured the start of the season. We'll have to see how this affects them moving forward.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Graham.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
Yeah, but fortunately we know he's in good hands. I hope to see him back on the court soon.
And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
And slam dunk by James.
If you're the defense, what can you do? James is too strong, too focused on these finishes.
Right wing. Here's Baisley. The dive for the ball. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. And the Lakers making a change here. Johnson's checked in.
Stanley Johnson.
The Lakers have gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Inside. Outside Monk. There's the three. Buries it from 3. Monk's got 5 points.
You can't give Monk any space. More than capable of hurting you from this area.
Here's Jerome. 9 points in the game. He's off on the layup.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Johnson. Outside Nunn. There's the triple. Gets a hand on it. It's good. On the putback. Jordan's gotten 4 this quarter.
Great anticipation on the tip in. He was ready to make that play.
Here's Jerome. Here's Baisley. Here's Williams. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
I don't know if it's been the main factor. This off night has definitely been one factor.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And whenever Johnson is driving to the rack, he's preparing himself for the slam and bracing for the contact. What an incredible dunker.
Monk with a steal. Going all the way to the rack. And he's going for the lob. Here's Jerome. And that's not going to go at the end of the third quarter. A huge lead. This one may have already been decided. The Lakers on top, running away with it. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Derek Favors out there with Darius Baisley. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Lou Dort, and it's Giddey in at the 2 guard. Dort for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
From deep 3-point range, Horton Tucker can't hit.
The only time he should take a shot like that, shoot around.
There are some guys you let take a shot. To be honest, he ain't one of them.
Pokuševski's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Alexei Pokuševski.
And here are the Thunder now. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
But you're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
And Grant, in 2015, you became part owner of the Atlanta Hawks. How pleased were you to see their performance in last year's playoffs?
Well, it was incredible. So much fun to see this team come together, rally, and have an incredible run in this past postseason. Now, as a broadcaster, you don't want to have a rooting interest, but I'll confess, it was definitely special to see. It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Johnson passes to Jordan. Oh, he tries a three. The Thunder with the rebound. Favors got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And stolen by Favors. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. And he recovers it.
Well, that's made a huge difference in this game, if you ask me. Their offensive rebounding has been sensational.
Now the Lakers moving it up. Here's Horton Tucker. The Thunder with the rebound. Pokuševski's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Dort. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Horton Tucker on the wing. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
Well, from mid-range, they've been deadly all day. It's really opened things up for them at the other end of the floor.
Don't forget about their points in the paint either. Those have been huge.
And in the 2021 Conference Finals, 3 out of the 4 teams were helmed by black head coaches. Many hoping that'll help create more opportunities moving forward, Greg.
No question. The NBA is #1 in embracing diversity in its league. Now, we still have a long way to go, but you have to be proud of the coaches who performed, as you said, in last year's conference finals, but also seeing the steps move in the right direction this summer with a lot of hires who are African-American head coaches. So, obviously it's a results-driven business, but greater diversity is certainly welcome.
The shot by Johnson, no good. And for the Thunder, they're shooting only 36% so far in this game. Here's Giddey. Pass to Favors. Here's Pokusevski. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that one on DeAndre Jordan.
The line for the Thunder.
And the first one at the line is good. James is checked in for the Lakers. That one falls, so he hits both of them. For Los Angeles, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. On the wing man from 17. Ooh, rejected by Jordan. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan. Off the inbound pass. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
Excellent court awareness. James has always had terrific instincts as a playmaker.
And we're seeing a bunch of top high school prospects go pro now, Chris. Do you think that'll hurt the college game?
Well, if it's just a 5-star athlete, because they're one and done probably anyway. But if I'm college, I would hope that the pro leagues don't expand and need more. Because if it did, it could cause a major shift.
Jerome's checked in for Pokuševski. Now James. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Monk, he's checked in for Jordan.
For your Lakers, Malik Monk. Lakers foul. Stanley.
And the Lakers making a change here. Howard's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your Lakers.
Here's Jerome.
Dwight Howard.
Here's Roby. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Roby's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nice pass. I mean, putting in work on the interior. Gotta love it.
James with the ball. Working on Roby. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
Los Angeles foul. Trevor Ariza.
And he drops a first.
The Thunder. Theo Maladin.
And so he's able to get one of two.
And trying to cut into this deficit, tough to leave any points on the table.
Monk. And he was fouled by shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Understanding the shoot-first mentality of Monk. Defense just got a little over-aggressive at times.
Well, C-Web, what a terrific development it's been to see the resurgence of pro hoops in New York.
For sure, yeah. The league is always more fun when there's buzz in the Big Apple. You know. Here's hoping the New York teams make some noise in the next few years.
They grab their own miss, and it's in there.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
And the basket is good. James has got 38 points.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Lakers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
And what a huge performance it was for LeBron James.
What a teammate he was tonight, setting guys up for layups and open jumpers on what seemed like every possession.
Out to the right wing. Back to Horton Tucker. Pass to Ariza. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Roby. Here's Oklahoma City now. Here's Maladon. Robinson Earl. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Now, here is James. Here's Horton Tucker. And it's all from three-point range. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
LeBron, you've accomplished.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Chris Webber.
Still can't go to bed. I sacrifice myself like Jesus sacrificed for sins. I just got a Benz and I'ma push it through the wind. I just got a check and I'ma spend it on my friends. I'm lying, finna spend it on my Benz. I'm not a sinner. I'm trying the best that I can. Gotta stay, don't wanna land. Low, but I'm falling again. I'm fine, thanks for asking. Getting money every day, don't got time for relaxing. In my head, they asking where I've been away. So I can relieve the pain. In my head, she been in my head. I just poke, still can't go to bed. Yeah. I'm fine, thanks for asking. Getting money every day, don't got time for relaxing. In my head, they asking where I've been away. So I can relieve the pain. In my head, she been in my head. I just poke, still can't go to bed.
R.I.P. to the weekend and oversleeping, dreaming of the playing pretend. I'm overthinking at the stop sign, frozen when that siren goes by. Another I'm avoiding off of wearing and Vine. Eyes open, mouth closed, potholes on the road. People living on that street corner heavy, but it's home. Kobe murals every other block. Pain don't stop, pay no mind. The real evil left unwatched. sign plastered over Melrose Ave. By that long line of where the hood's by. I can't help but get to feeling like the vibes don't match. I try to laugh, but it's muffled by the light white mask. And